So I think that most people realize that the current arc in Fairy Tail, the Alvarez War, is one of the final arcs that we're going to see unless Hero brings about the next generation series, which I'll be honest, I doubt. But how is the series going to end, and if Alvarez isn't the last arc, what other arcs are we going to see before the series does end? For me personally, I think that a Civil War arc would be absolutely great to see. It's one of those things that I haven't seen in any other big popular shonen series. People turning on each other on a more official level. I mean, there's Sasuke turning on Naruto and obviously Vegeta and Goku going at each other occasionally, but those are more classed as rivalries, if anything. What I would like to see in Fairy Tail is something more extreme, if you get what I mean. Like something that could be seen as an actual conflict. Natsu versus Grey primarily, and simply have other people in the guild joining whatever side they want, making it a civil war within the guild. What I don't want to see in Fairy Tail though is an Angstrom arc, and my reason being that it would be an arc that's very flat in my opinion, in the sense that it'll be centered around Mavis and Zeref only, and I don't really like those characters a lot. If we are approaching the end of the series, it would be a lot more appropriate to end with an arc that's actually focused on something more global, like a Civil War arc, or even just Acnologia being the end game. Most people are probably guessing it will be, and I am too, if I am to go with what I actually think will happen and not what I want to happen. But if we go back to the original topic, which is how will the series end? That is after all the arcs are done, and what is going to remain after whatever arc is the final one. Will Fiore be in ruins? Will there be any more major fatalities that we perhaps are expecting, or very unexpected ones? Will Zeref be alive to keep Natsu alive, or will they find a way to make Natsu's fate parallel to Zeref's despite being his creation? I'm actually banking on the fact that Zeref will be alive, but also that Fiore will be in ruins. If Acnologia is forced to go all out, there's just one way to describe it: Apocalypse. After all, he was called the Black Dragon of the Apocalypse, and something tells me that name wasn't just dreamt up. Not to mention that all the dragons that he killed in the past, so I'm pretty sure that after the Battle of Acnologia, and perhaps another arc after that, if we have that, the nation of Fiore isn't going to be in the same state as we remember it. And hopefully the princess will be turned back into a human, gotta suck being a mouse. Well, that's all for this video on the end of Fairy Tail and the arcs that we might see before that. I'd love to hear your ideas on what you think will happen by the end of the series and what arcs we're going to see in between. If you think there are any more arcs after this war, that is. So comment down below what you think, and if you did, please like this video and subscribe if you're new. Bye.